Ladies and gentlemen, my name is XPC Reaper, here with Trojan Horse Gaming, taking another look at The Elder Scrolls Online. Now today we're going to talk about the quests, but I can't really show you that much about it because the quests, a lot of them, if I open up wrong thing, a lot of the quests you see here are level 4. And you think, okay, fair enough, the quests are around about the same level as you actually are. So that seems reasonable, doesn't it? Yeah, except for once you actually get past the sort of tutorial areas. In this, there's no way of it telling you, well, it doesn't actually outright tell you you're too low level for this quest or anything like that. So you can find yourself, rather to your detriment, you can really find yourself in a seriously bad position in that you'll be a level 4 or something and you'll be sitting doing quests which are designed for God knows what level. You're talking levels 11, for example. I was playing as a level 6 character and I had a quest which was 5 levels above me actually be available to me. Not only that, at one point there was a really bad case of it where I was only a level 3. I had only started out in the Daggerfall Covenant area and I was having this real problem with this quest and I was wondering, why is this quest so difficult for me? So I went into the quest journal and it was a level 17 quest, but for some reason it was wanting me to do it it was allowing me to do it rather at such a low level, and it didn't give me any form of information about, hey, you know you're going to be at a serious detriment to this, until I actually started going up against the enemies, and in that case I find it pretty damn difficult. I'm sure you can probably understand that, having a little bit of difficulty taking on targets which are several levels above you. No, that's not to say the quests in this aren't actually good or anything, because the quests are. I mean, for the most part of the ones I've done so far throughout the game, it's just been very much a case of SSDD, I suppose you could say. It's been the same stuff I've been doing in every other MMO, except, you know, it's just a different graphic style. Really wish this was a little more responsive when I started using these active abilities. Ah, someone else is joining the combat too. Excellent. I'm enjoying this. And it's really cool that it's got all these things going on. It's really cool that it doesn't try and limit you and you can attempt every quest. But the thing is, it's only cool until you die a certain amount of times, in which case you realise that it's ridiculously unfair at even saying, you know, you can try this if you like, because all it's going to do is reduce the durability of your weapons as you get subsequently slaughtered. That's not even a word, Mark. Try again. Slaughtered. There you go. Congratulations on using the actual English language effectively. Ooh. But it's nice that in terms of quests, like fetch quests, I haven't actually encountered a single one of, in all honesty, which is nice. I like that. I like the fact that it hasn't just gone, oh, do a fetch quest, kill 10 of these and return here. Because that's a thing which puts a lot of people off World of Warcraft, for example. The fact that you're just doing the same thing for pretty much 90% of the quest line. It's like, go talk to this person, go kill this, go collect this, which has to be actually collected by killing these. And now go talk to this person. Now what have they got for you? Kill this, collect this, run into here, collect this, kill that, and collect this off it. In this, it's more a case of sort of dungeon diving for the most part. You have to do a lot of sort of finding people things. But the thing is, it was sending me to, if I hadn't actually looked over and saw him, I actually wonder whether or not it would have allowed me to just keep checking these dungeons, and if it would have allowed me to try and find different people, go through all these different rooms looking for the right person. But it seems that when I looked at him, it actually recognized, oh, okay, you find him now. That's good. That's nice. Now I have to find a key. Or do I have to find a key? Can I pick that lock? I can unlock it. Oh wait, I've already got the key. Okay. Yeah, I haven't actually touched this since yesterday, which is why I've sort of forgotten. Now I have to follow Jack Arn. Here's one real problem with some of the quests though. Followed... Oh... What? How am I meant to fucking follow that? It's just like, hey, follow me. Woomph, I'm gone. Well, I was gonna have something to say about the fact that it requires you to do that stupid stuff where you follow a really slow character and you end up basically being completely and utterly pissed off by it because they're just moving so slowly and you have to protect them and all, like I had many's a problem with in the Arathi Highlands. I know what you're thinking, you actually did the quest in the Arathi Highlands? Ha, how silly of you. Oh, piss off. Yeah, suck lightning, bitch. And fire, and ice, and whatever other elements you got attacked by. I'm not even sure if I do feel bad for these guys at the moment. Nah, I don't feel bad for them. They sort of asked for it. You know, who attacks me? Honestly, it's not going to end well for you. But let's have a look in the quest journal. It doesn't tell you the kind of rewards you're actually going to get for completing a quest, which is really irritating, because I don't know what I'm going to get out of that. You know, if I do this here, exit the grave, okay, what's that going to give me? Is it going to give me experience? Is it going to give me money? I can't tell because it won't tell me. And that's one real problem which a lot of people are going to have with the game. The fact that you can't tell what quests are worth doing because it doesn't actually tell you. And I know that's going to encourage people to do more of the quests and see more of the world, but at the same time it's going to put a lot of people off because, you know, I don't want to do a quest in World of Warcraft, for example, where it's going to be, congratulations on completing this quest, here's 3 experience, you know, and we'll maybe give you 4 copper. Okay, that's fine, except for I'm a level 47 at the moment. It requires about 50,000 XP to level up, and you just gave me 3 XP and 1 copper. I haven't actually seen that amount of money since about 20 areas ago. Which, very much, it sucks. Because the game doesn't trust you with information, it seems. It doesn't trust you with a mini-map, because it thinks that you're only gonna focus on doing specific things, and you're only gonna, you know, go to certain places. You're not actually gonna explore the world that they've created. And it doesn't trust you with information on what quests are gonna actually give you, because it might think, you know, you're not really making the most of this game, are you? It very much is trying to force you into playing everything about the game, which I think is a bad idea for a game to actually ever do, because what that gives is an air of desperation about the title. It knows that, you know, if you do this particular thing and only this particular thing, you might get fed up. It seems to cry at you just, hey, come play this, come do this quest, come do this quest. Oh, you don't know the exact place you're going to? Well, you know, we're going to give you a compass so that you can explore more of our world. It's an overly attached girlfriend of gaming, is what it sort of reminds me of. To the point where I'm going to look for mods for this, okay? I'm going to look for mods, and I am going to find ones which are going to give me a minimap. I'm going to find ones which are going to tell me what I get for completing a quest, for example. Because otherwise, this just feels inferior to a lot of other games. There's a reason they have a minimap in World of Warcraft and all those other MMOs, because sometimes you want to know exactly where you're going. Sometimes you don't want to explore the world. And some people might be okay with that. Some people might be like, well, you know, why would you buy an MMO if you didn't actually want a full world to explore? It's not that I don't want a full world to explore, it's that at the moment, I would rather do a singular thing. I would rather have specific things to help me do a specific task which I'm setting myself at the moment. For example, something like mining, or going collecting jute and stuff like that. But this game, as of the base game, it doesn't trust that you're gonna have a good enough time without exploring the world as it is. And is that seriously? Oh my god. Is this guy in everything?
If you want something kept safe, give it to the goblins. They'll watch it for free. They're too stupid to trade it, and they'll kill anyone who tries to take it.
He's in every single goddamn video game. I have heard that voice actor in every damn video game I have ever played. I can't even remember his name, but jeez, I just remember he's been in a ton of titles. The guy is pretty much just, you know, we need an American voice in our game. Get this guy, you know. I'm gonna take this dwarven part while I'm here. Now, what is Gugnir requiring? Oh, what can I do about it? Oh, you want me to kill some goblins, eh? Tarnish the crown, is that what you're after? Kill King Demog and take his crown. Do I have to take his crown? Can I not just kill the goblins? I guess not. And they're called dog eaters as well. That doesn't make me like you. I like dogs. Well, I like big dogs, specifically. Little yappy ones, I'm not as keen on. I will be honest in saying that. I'm a little bit biased towards them. If it's small and it yaps, like, I believe dogs should have a proper noise they make. Not like some kind of... You know, I want something which is going to be like, woof. You got something to say? Yeah, me too. Woof. That's what a dog should be like. Obviously not saying it in the English language. You know, saying it in its own little dog voice. I don't know why. I really went off on a tangent there, didn't I? I thought someone went to crap. I'm not even gonna lie. If you're watching this video, I don't know why, because really, I am like the king of non-content. I can produce a 30-minute video which will actually cover absolutely nothing. King Demog, I am going to freezify you, aren't I? Let's have a frost wall head your way. Ooh. How you feeling today, Demog? Not so good, are you? You know why you're not so good? Because I killed you. Ooh, maple restoration staff. That might actually be good. Ooh. And it says I can morph a skill, which I am going to do now, just to... I didn't get to show you it before because I didn't actually have enough experience in that, so let's see. Fire touch causes knockback and stun. Frost touch causes deeper freeze, and shock touch causes disorient and chance to be thrown off balance. Whereas this one, ooh, increased range. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that. So that's what the morphing of skills is like. It doesn't change the cost of the skill or anything. It just changes. Yeah, it just changes the effect of it. So I wonder, this one, yeah, all of these are 4. So level 4 seems to be the starting area, but once you get to hub cities, you're going to be able to enter quests which are just ridiculously far above you. You're going to have ones which are ridiculously far beneath you. You're going to have so many different ones, and you're probably going to die on a fair number of them, I would say, because it doesn't give you enough information to make clever decisions about what ones you're going to go for. Because when you're talking about a quest, it doesn't tell you what level you want to be to do something. It doesn't tell you what level you have to be as well. So you end up in that unfortunate position. So let's enter the Goblin Mine. I'm going to show you just the rest of this Goblin Mine quest. Wait for Jakarn, reach the upper level of the mine. Oh, how fascinating, you know. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I'm gonna freeze y'all, fool. Despite the fact you're holding fire, frost still has a magnificent effect upon you. Although I'm not sure how quickly fire does melt ice. Like, I know you can't set fire to ice, obviously, but I wonder, like, how long it would take if you set a burning torch onto a patch of ice. How long would it take to melt it? And then again, you also have to consider the fact of the lowering of temperature because of surrounding particles of ice. Wow. So much to think about when you're talking about ice. Oh, there we go. Reached the upper level of the mine. So yeah, pressing T to cycle quests is a very nice thing to be able to do. I know in Warcraft you can click through your toggled ones, but in this it's actually nice that you don't have to bother. You can just press T, and T is a really accessible key. You know, I can't think of anyone who has ever said, oh, the T key, why does it have to be on such an inconvenient button? Because T isn't inconvenient. T is not only a great key on the keyboard because it's right next to reload. You know, I know it's called R, but let's face it, everyone who presses it probably at some point thinks, I'm reloading right now. Unless, you know, you're using your computer for something besides gaming, in which case, why do you even have a computer? You know? They were created for gaming. Not actually. They were created for a multitude of different things, and they are super useful in so many different ways. I talk some amount of crap. I can't repeat this enough. Where the hell's Jakarn? Oh, below? Wait, what? You tell me to reach the upper level of a mine and you're sitting below me? Fire at the witch. Freeze yo ass in place. And rob your dead body. This is the cool thing. I'm not in a party with this person, but since this isn't a kill so many things quest, I don't actually mind the fact that this person is assisting me in getting through here. If this was World of Warcraft in a starting quest, I would probably be pissed off at them because they're taking all the kills I need for this quest, but that's not how this seems to do questing, which is really refreshing. To not be completely pissed off because some other person along. Bitchka? Is that really your name? Oh my god. Why would you do that? Are you insulting a Ford car?
I'll kill the goblins in the sky. Next one. You grab the jab. It's in a
Right, enter the storage room. So the quests do take a while. And it's not like I'm being actively rewarded for progressing through each bit. It's just going complete this objective, complete this objective, complete this objective, complete this objective. Unless this gives me a massive reward right at the end where it's just like, congratulations, you've advanced to super awesome master of the arcane wizards of deluxe alpha delta 4 or some shit like that. Then this isn't gonna feel worth it. Which is a real problem. So, Jakarn, can I get my thing? Can I get my reward for the quest? I really hope I'm gonna get at least a level out of this. Because leveling in this feels very slow at the start because the quests don't seem to be as rewarding. They seem to be spaced further apart and not as rewarding, and it's just like it's not as rewarding because it's not as frequent that you level up, which of course is a real problem to some.
I have a question for
Who the Mog
you. What are you
Lurkgle?
doing in the mine? And did you see a scummy Brett Yakar? He's a liar and a thief. He stole a gem from Headman Bosek. Now, if the gem came back, Bosek might let him live. Can you help me? Or I knew you were smart. Smarter than Yakar. You just saved his life. If you see him again, tell him to leave this island and never come back.
That guy's a prick. Had me completing all these quests. Also, you know, you could have said thank you. I just retrieved that and handed it back to you. For all I know, you just could have been another orc who's worth nothing to me. But instead, I helped you out. And you were just like, well, you know, I'm not gonna say thank you. Wonder what level you have to be for this quest.
I hope you're not here to kill goblins. If you, my friend, is Mark. He's lost his goblins stole
Mark's lost his mind. Wow. Well, it's official. Even Elder Scrolls is telling you, yeah. That YouTube guy you're watching, XPC Reaper, aka Mark, he's lost his mind. Even Elder Scrolls Online is telling me, king of non-content, that's what you are. And I don't know how I should feel about that. Let's face it, I feel kind of proud. So yeah, I'm a bit of an idiot. I forgot the videos actually have sizes and that the hard drive I record onto I haven't cleared out the past few days of content on. I mean, I've got a collection of videos on there which range from just stuff I'm working on for the future, which is going to be going up on the channel, to stuff which I'm putting out on the other channel I work with Kieran and Shane. You actually, you know, I might include a link at some point when we actually get the first video live, but Kieran has to do some editing because we've got some Dark Souls 2 content coming up there and all that. But yeah, I completely forgot about the requirement of videos having an amount of size, and so there's an unfortunate thing where I lost out on finishing up the quest, and I got like 140 gold and I got Jakarn's machete. That was it. If you're thinking about doing that quest line, don't bother. It's really not worth it. It's really, really not worth it. So yeah, this is why you need to actually show this kind of stuff. Find that there. I need to find Mark's special brew before Mark will listen to me. Here's an idea. If you want to give me an incentive to complete a quest, tell me what the hell the reward's gonna be. Thank you very much for joining in this video. Of course, tomorrow is going to be the final day of the Elder Scrolls Online, where I'm basically, it's probably only going to be like a sort of 5-minute vlog type thing, where I'm going to look at some statistics, all that sort of stuff, and give you a little bit of information about the game. Just general information about it, so that you can make an informed decision on whether or not this title will be for you. And of course, if you don't like subscription costs, this game isn't for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. So thank you very much for tuning in. See you next time.